Good morning everybody, welcome into Spirit of Life Alchemy. Today is Saturday the 13th of April 2024 and this is your morning message tarot reading. We have some astrology for today. We have the moon starting off the day in Gemini. It's going to make a sextile first of all to Chiron, then to Mercury and then to the Sun, all currently residing in Aries. And then the moon's going to make a mutable square to Neptune in Pisces before moving into Cancer. Okay, so we go from the mind today and we end up in the emotions, in the oceanic ebb and flow of the emotional world. So intuition guides conversations about healing old core wounds, surrender, dissolve, release, and then retreat back to home to heal. So let's do some cards. Let's see what the cards want to tell us for today. So we're using the Crow deck and we're going to use the Sacred Symbols Oracle deck. So Saturday, how's everyone doing? How's Mercury retrograde for you? I thought I was going to be okay with this one. But yeah, the only time I can speak is when I'm channeling. So what do we need to know for Saturday the 13th of April 2024? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate these energies for our highest and greatest good? Yeah, I think sort of this Mercury retrograde, I'm definitely with the ruler, the ruler of Aries, which is Mars, which is currently in Pisces, taking a rest, taking a retreat, developing the aspect of me that is a spiritual warrior. It's like, oof. It's like, God my God, we're not even halfway through yet. It's a bit, no, we're halfway, but we're 25th. Yeah, we're just at the halfway point yesterday and today. So, you know, in the eye of the storm. So let's see, what do we need to know for the energies today? Okay, air. So we're starting off in air. Communication, information, the mind, intellect, intelligence, our thinking process, how we analyse things. Okay, with divinity. Okay, connect to divinity, I think, sort of is the message there. That's square from the moon to Neptune in Pisces. Oh, and then past lives. So that feels like it's here. It's the stellium, the moon's connection to the stellium in Aries, Chiron, Mercury, and the Sun. So Chiron, we know, the wounded healer. Okay, bringing up stuff that we, habits and behaviours and beliefs and things like that we have in this life often come from past lives, come from ancestral patterns and all things like that. Mercury, we're in Mercury retrograde, so the Mercury retrograde energy is about reviewing and reflecting and reconsidering sort of our behaviour in Aries, who we are at a core level, and getting sort of working through the shadows, the Chiron stuff, to get to the core soul self. Okay, and then the Sun, you know, that soul light that we shine out into the world. Okay, so that's the the oracle cards for today. So yeah, connecting into divinity. So sort of, our mind can only take us so far. Okay, and then sort of, you know, we have to ask for help and advice from source, from divinity, from the universe, you know, however you see the the source of everything, we might need some help today. So, okay. Also, sort of, you know, some of the things that affect us as well, another aspect of the Neptune stuff, is the collective wounds that have been with us over lifetimes as well. Things like the war wound, the witch wound, the patriarchy wound, all the ways that human behaviour at a collective level harms us, and how we're affected by it, and how those wounds sort of radiate down through generations. Okay, so let's get back. Okay, what do we need to know for Saturday the 13th of April 2024? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate these energies for our highest and greatest good? Got my magpies in the tree outside again this year. They seem to still be in nest building phase. I don't think we've had any babies yet. I don't know what time, you know, or if eggs have been laid or anything yet, or if they're still in the stage of building their nest. There's been a lot of activity in the tree. Okay, so where we find ourselves today, the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Velvet waiting, of divine timing. Okay, going into the past, we've got the Seven of Cups. Beneath us, we've got the Seven of Pentacles. Above us, we've got the Lovers. And we're going into the Knight of Swords. The clarifiers, we've got Death. We've got the Magician. And we've got the Ten of Cups. That's nice. Okay, let's see what's going on in the subconscious. So I've already seen the Knight of Pentacles. We've got the Five of Swords. We've got the King of Cups. Okay, right. I see. Yeah, they're the cards. Okay, so where we find ourselves today, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Divine Timing, of Velvet Waiting, Fixed Earth energy, Taurus energy, coming back to our body, embodying ourselves, being in our five senses, surrounding ourselves with beautiful things, aesthetics, being comfortable. I'm all for comfort and good food and sensory stimulation and enjoyment. I like, you know, what you see, love what you see, love what you hear. You know, surround yourself with beauty, listen to wonderful music, smell wonderful things, be touched in a really lovely way, whether even if you're touching yourself and holding yourself, hugging yourself or whatever. And so, yeah, taste as well, sensory pleasures. Okay, that's the Queen of Pentacles for me. The abundance of life. I can just see how this connects to the clarifiers. So that's where we need to be at the moment. Trusting also that sort of, you know, our self-love, our self-worth, our deservability, we are enough, we are worthy, okay, and we deserve all the abundance and all the wonderful stuff in life, okay. How we've got there, or the energy that's leaving, is the Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups is what I call the fantasy futures, okay. It could go either extreme or somewhere in between that. So extreme negative is just seeing all the worst case scenarios and emotionally feeling into those, or going to the other extreme of the fantasy future things. Okay, so, you know, the future is always, you know, in our imagination. Okay, because we only we manifest, and we live, but where we are, we're in the present, and we only have, you know, access physically to the present moment. Everything else is in the imagination. It's fantasy, and when that can be worst case scenarios, or don't like using the word unrealistic expectations, because I do believe that anything is possible. But maybe, fantasies about the future without changing mindset, without changing habits, without doing anything to help bring that into manifestation. Okay, that energy is leaving, and we're sitting in the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, the energy beneath us is the Seven of Pentacles. This is patient waiting. Okay, we've planted the seeds, we've set the intentions, and this can go back to Monday, to the new moon, solar eclipse, and the intentions that we set there. Okay, we've planted the seeds. Now, we don't have to keep uncovering them to check if they've germinated yet, are they growing, or having unreal expectations about how long they're going to take to grow, and for us to be able to harvest the results. Okay, so I've got super glue all over my fingers. I've just been repairing things. It was very messy. I've stuck myself to a few things, including myself, but now I'm just left with super glue all over my fingers. It's really annoying. Not sure how to get it off. Oh, I'm on my palm as well, everything. But at least it's dried. I'm not sticking to things now. Okay, so that's our foundation, the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, can even be, because this just reminds me of a crow in a nest in there as well. So it could be, we've laid our eggs. Now we have to incubate them. Okay, and they will hatch at the right time. Well, some of them may hatch, they might not all hatch. Okay, we never know, do we, what's going to hatch and what's not going to hatch. And then we have to nourish and feed them till they grow to maturity and fledge and go off out into the world. Okay, so yeah, we're in our nest, sat on our eggs at the moment, keeping them warm to increase the chances of them hatching. The message from above is the Lover's card. So the Lover's card could be a choice. That's one level of reading of the card. For me, it's about balancing the divine masculine and the feminine energies within us. Okay, coming into sacred union with both aspects of ourselves. So if you're a woman, with your animus, if you're a man, with your anima. Okay, that archetypal opposite to what you are. Which helps towards healing, and also connecting to sort of, everything you love. Okay, loving the seeds or the eggs, just getting into that sort of, you could do affirmations, but sort of energizing those intentions and things with the divine love, and bringing in both the masculine and the feminine to work towards them. So the divine feminine energies is the creative ideas and the inspirations and the internal stuff, and forming everything in there. And then the masculine is how we take it out into the world, the strategies and the plans and the step-by-step doing things. Okay, then what we're moving into is the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is mutable air, which is Gemini. Okay, so this is where we are at the moment. I think for most of the day we are in Gemini energy. Looking, I haven't got my glasses on. What are we on? Oh, we're on the 13th now, isn't it? Oh yeah, not till this afternoon, tea time, do we go into Cancer. So most of the day, when we're sort of, I know it's a Saturday, but, in the working hours of the day, generally, we're in that Gemini energy, and there could be new ideas coming in, new information downloading and things like that. We're very much thinking about things. and what's coming up, thinking about it, and maybe receiving, or having conversations with people. It's all mind activities. So the clarifiers, we've got this death card. So this is transformation. It could also go back to the past life cards. For some of you, there could be a connection with that past lives. Patterns from previous lives and things like that, that maybe in this lifetime we're healing and releasing. It's not us. Okay, because the next card we've got is the Magician. So this is the internal transmutation. We're receiving divine wisdom from divinity. We're mutating, that's not right, transmuting and transforming, playing with the energies all internally, and then sort of we're manifest out into the world. Okay, and what we're manifesting out into the world is the Ten of Cups, the happy ever after, living over the rainbow in the land of happy ever after. In the Ten of Cups, it's that emotional state of what that will feel like. Okay, the Ten of Pentacles is when we're actually physically living in the land, in the over the rainbow land, in the land of happy ever after. But it starts off emotionally, how we manifest it. Okay, so we're letting go of maybe old limitations and beliefs and things like that, fantasies, and we're using our own inner magic of powers of intention, and energetic, I'd say medicine, maybe it is energetic medicine, to manifest those states within us. What's going on in the subconscious? We've got the Knight of Pentacles. So again, mutable energies, mutable earth this time, which is Virgo, which is taking us to harvest tide. Virgo is mid-August to mid-September. So, this is what's going on in the subconscious. The longer term things, the things coming up. It's also about self-care. Chiron actually rules Virgo. The old ruler used to be Mercury, but since the discovery of Chiron has taken over rulership. So it could even, you might even see Virgo as being ruled dually by Mercury and Chiron. And seeing as the moon is making aspects to both of them today, using our knowledge and our information and things like that to do the healing. Self-care, daily devotions and things like that. So what are your daily devotions? I do yoga, I meditate, I journal, I do card pull. I try and do some energy healing work for myself, working on, and tuning into my guides and spending time with guides and ancestors and what do we need to do, what's going on. So they're generally my daily devotions. Okay. And yeah, they make a huge difference. And I notice when I've not done them for a few days and things like that, I feel more disconnected. Okay, so, and also with Virgo, oh my God, I had a brain freeze then. We're looking at strategies and planning, analysing the information and what we know, and sort of figuring out the best way to move forward. Okay, then we've got the Five of Wands here, and I think this today, it feels to me like it's a timely reminder that it's not a competition. Everybody's going at their own pace and doing their own things and has their own challenges. So yeah, just go at your own pace. Often we set an intention to reach a goal or something like that, and before we can even take the first step, there's all this other stuff that we have to, that we didn't know about, that we have to sort out and get in place first of all, so that then we can get to the first step. Okay, so don't put pressure on yourself. Don't compare yourself to other people. It's not a competition. Just go at your own pace. Do what shows up. Surrender to, what shows up for you. Remember also that we're in Mercury retrograde. We're not in any rush to do anything till the end of the month. And even then, it's going to be till mid-May that Mercury is in shadow period as well. So, you know, we've got time. We've got time to sort this out. And then we've come to the King of Cups, so cardinal water. This is Cancer energy. Okay, the King of Cups has attained mastery of his emotions. Okay, he feels and experiences the ebb and flow of them, and allows them without being overly attached to them, and without sort of, you know, spiraling out of balance with them. Okay, either into low emotions or manic emotions or whatever. He knows that everything's an ebb and a flow, and the tides rise, the emotions rise, and then the tide ebbs, and the emotions ebb, and the moon, you know, waxes and wanes. And he has the mastery, and we're being asked to have mastery over our emotions, rather than to be, I want to say at the beck and call, but that's not the word I'm looking for. It's the only one I can think of at the moment. But yeah, helpless in their ebbing and flowing, and high tides and low tides and things like that. Take a step back, still experience everything, but without being overly attached to them. So let's just get a Art of the Sacred Wheel card. I'm just going to bring these ones back in I work with. And let's just see, what do we need to know? Oh my God, it feels weird. Super glue all over my fingers. Okay, what do we need to know? What do we need to know for Saturday the 13th of April 2024? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate these energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? It's you. Okay, soul gazing. Go inwards to connect to and recognise the real you. Okay, especially with Mercury retrograde in Aries, we're not going anywhere fast. Go inwards, connect to your soul, and just be in the power of that energy. So that's your reading for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it's resonated for you. If it has, as always, please do like, share, subscribe to the channel. Like, share, subscribe. Yeah, that's it. That's them all. I said it so fast I didn't even realise I said them all. Oh my God. What else? Yeah, because then, you know, it lets me know that you like what I'm doing. And yeah, if you'd like a personal reading from me, then email me at the email address below the video in the descriptions box. Have a wonderful day, and until tomorrow, from the bottom of my heart to you, thank you for watching.